Here's a card trick. And here's a trick. All you do is you take a deck of playing cards and you're going to have somebody pick a card. Let's say they pick that one. You don't need to use the entire deck. So for this, we're just going to take some cards here. And that card is going to go somewhere in the middle. It doesn't matter. It gets mixed. And here we have a bet where you take some money. In this case, we're going to be betting some big bills, baby. Some big bills. All you have to do is pick whichever pile you think has your card in it. That's it. That's all you have to do. Which pile do you think has your card? This one? You sure? How about now? How about now? Which pile would you say has your card? This one or this one? Still this one. All right. Okay. Well, let's try this again. How about now? Still? You haven't changed your mind. Okay. One more time, I guess. I'll give you one last chance to change your mind. Which pile do you think has your card, sir? Again, we're betting the big bucks. You say this one. Of course, the participant says their card is a 4 of diamonds. And of course, you turn over this card, showing the fact that, well, you're right. You're always right because you're the magician. It's a fun little trick. It's something I saw done by Darwin Ortiz, and then it was subsequently done before him. However, it's a fun premise. You deal the cards back and forth. One pile gets bigger. It's obvious that the odds are stacked in the fact that that pile has the playing card, and yet you rake in the sweet dough when the single card is their card. Of course, this right here is fake money. If you want to give me real money, I just put up a brand new set of lecture notes. That's right, the Lectureless Lecture. You could look it up in the description section below. It's a nice little set of tricks, moves, ideas. There's some essays if you want it, but it's linked in the description section below. It's hosted on Patreon, which is, of course, the home of the PigCake Magic Academy. So if you also want to consider joining the Academy, which is what, $5 a month, that's not even one of these. I'd have to get change back. You get access to 1,400 videos going over card stuff, coin stuff. It's all there. Check it in the description section. But it's a very easy trick. All you need to do is have 10 cards and have them pick a card and control it second from the face. That's it. So the card just goes second from the face and it works each and every single time. This is very easily done by having somebody pick a card while they're looking at the card. I'm just getting a little finger break here so you see my pinky's in there. And all I'm going to do is apparently take this card and place it somewhere in the middle. Really, I'm placing it there, second from the face. Now I could push it in and pretend to mix up the cards. Really, I'm mixing up all the cards above those two cards, but it looks like I don't care. Look, the bottom card and the card next to it stay in place as I mix up these cards, apparently giving this a complete set of shuffles, but it doesn't matter because those cards still stay in the bottom. And now, all you have to do is deal first to them and then to you. And if you do this, it's going to work each and every single time. So you see here, first I take this pile. It's always going to be the pile that you start dealing with. And all you're going to do is deal first to them and then to you. And it's going to work each and every single time with the card right there. Magic's not hard, boys. And think of the possibilities when it comes to this trick. This right here could be a force card. You could make them pick that card and it can match a prediction. These other cards could be blank. You have 10 cards here. What's to say that these don't happen to match the participant's cell phone number? So it'd be a nice little twist at the end if you could actually turn the cards over and put it in the appropriate order for the actual cell phone number. Of course, you could have it go through the entire process and at the end still be their cell phone number if you just manage to backtrack the order, but that's going to be on you. But at its most basic, what do you have? Just a simple card trick where the cards are dealt. You have this fun little premise of, oh, which pile do you think has your card? This pile has almost all the cards. More likely than not, it's going to be in that one. And yet you still manage to just twist their nipple at the end. Of course, I urge you aggressively to check out my lecture notes. As I've mentioned earlier on, it's just a set of ideas, moves, tricks, and all these other stuff. It's going to be the first of many. And of course, you'd be supporting this right here. This. All these fun tutorials on YouTube. That's what you'd be supporting. So check it out. Some advice at the end of the video. I think I've mentioned this before. This is great. Icy hot, right? I like to use this. I get chest pains for some odd reason. I think it's anxiety, but this still does the job very well. The only thing, though, the Achilles heel, is that you don't want to rub it on you and then go on a walk where you're going to sweat. Because if you do that, for some odd reason, the hot really multiplies. So it feels like you're on fire, literally. I don't know what it is, maybe the menthol, 16% menthol. I don't know how that mixes with your sweat, but somehow it turns to molten magma. So if you use this, make sure you're not going to be sweating. I see you again when I see you
I see you again, when 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 I see you again.